Yo, Balls Deep is back, baby. The crew were on holiday. The pundits were all on holiday. However, Mark Odi was still going balls deep, y'all. What's up, everybody? My name is Harvinth Skin.
Welcome back to Balls Deep.
To season 2 of Balls Deep, baby. Jeez, okay, to my right, we have You're Still Very Proud, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
loud and proud.
Introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey, my name's Unku Adri. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Nobody likes
That's
it.
it?
Nobody likes it, bro.
That's it? Nobody likes it?
To my left, please introduce yourself.
My name is Marco D. I used to be a Chelsea fan, but now I support Brentford.
Yeah, well done. Far left, please go
Hi
ahead,
everyone, I'm Arvind Sidhu. As you can see, proud Leeds United fan, but Leeds gives us heartache once in a while. So, but not
That's
as much
alright.
heartache as you do. So,
Yep.
That's okay. Mark, you don't have all the things to be sad about. You just got into a fucking relationship. Why are you so sad for, bro?
But I love how this is meant to be a podcast.
It's about Balls Deep, bro.
Right.
What was that?
And literally, the first minute, you've mentioned 2 things about my new relationship. Stop trying to get views for the podcast, Harvey. Are you going to put a picture on the thumbnail as well?
Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Who comes on the show?
That was his idea. His idea.
Put the thumbnail there. All right, yo. Okay, so since we are back, the season is resuming again.
Yep.
But we need to touch on the event that's just finished. The reason why we stopped for a while. The World Cup Qatar 2022.
What a tournament.
I think we were all bitching about it and dissing the tournament before it started.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my god, we don't want the World Cup. It's
Yeah.
gonna be so boring. It's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
But what a damn World Cup it turned out to be.
Most goals ever at a World Cup, I think.
Yeah.
Which
Most
is
goals
nuts.
ever. Most goals in the finals
Yes.
ever as well.
Yeah.
Most shocks, most upsets, like that you didn't see come in,
Yeah.
like Morocco, England, shit as usual, but yeah, crazy World Cup.
It's
isn't
the
it?
best final that I've ever seen.
oh, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's the best final.
I think there was a lot of criticism about what was going to happen off the pitch. So
Yeah,
it took away the
exactly.
attention of what was going to happen
Exactly,
on the
yeah.
pitch. But on the pitch, I think I was seeing a poll. I think when fans voted,
It was the best World Cup.
93% felt it was the best
Yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah.
A lot of fans felt the 2010 in South Africa was very good.
Yeah.
But this just blew it
That
out
was
of the
number
water.
one for the longest
For the longest time, but this
Yeah.
blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
I obviously went to Qatar.
You went.
Oh,
yeah, you
you
went.
waited. No, I love how none of us asked you. Oh, so Harbin, how was your World Cup trip?
No, nobody gives a shit. I went to Qatar. I was meant. See, this is a sad story.
Yeah, you got a sad story, right?
A sad story to
Yeah.
tell you guys. I was meant to go watch the World Cup finals itself. Before leaving, I told you guys I'm going to watch both the semis
Yeah.
and the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is the first time I'm ever telling the story, okay, to really anyone. The only people that know are my family and the people involved.
Yeah.
I got the tickets from a friend.
Yeah.
Okay? This is a very close friend of mine.
Fake tickets?
No, real tickets, real
Okay.
tickets. I got the tickets from a friend, very close friend of mine. But that person got the tickets from the girlfriend.
Everyone's like, oh,
Would you like-
shit.
So we went to Qatar. We got the tickets for the 2 semis.
Yeah.
Watched
Okay,
the
yeah.
semis.
Yeah.
And they broke
So
up.
there are a few days before the finals, right? In
Yes.
between the semis
Yes.
and the final.
Broke
they
up.
broke up.
What? Oh,
They
man.
broke up. They broke up, and I paid for the fine. These all face value tickets, lah. So
Oh, yeah.
the tickets were about 2,000 ringgit only.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we paid for the tickets, everything. We paid for everything, right? The girl was like, "Oh, I'll give you the tickets soon."
Yeah.
Then they break up, right? And they break up.
She pulled it back.
This bitch did not give the tickets after that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Because they didn't. They ended the relationship.
the breakup happened between the...
in between the semi-finals
semis
and the
and the
finals.
final.
And this bitch was like, "No, I'm not giving you the tickets." And I stayed there an extra 5 days to watch the finals.
So what
do
did
you
you
know
do?
that's 2,000 ringgit per night? You know, in fucking Qatar, it's not cheap, you bitch. And then, guess where I watched the game? In a restaurant selling shawarma. It was the best. You know, it was all fine. You know why? Because I watched the semis. It was alright. It was a good semis. It was
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Semis too. Alright, it's fine. Boring. You know, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So I was like, you know what? it's not a big deal missing the finals, right?
But now in hindsight,
Bro, as I was
You could have
watching
watched the
fucking
best
game,
final ever.
So
yeah.
Harvin, this is where you fucked up. Okay, so your friend broke up with his girl. You should have made your move with this girl because she's still got the tickets.
Yeah.
She's still.
I'm not his
Fuck
friend
your
anymore.
We all don't think
Final.
like you, man.
It's the final, you know, friendship out the water. I need those tickets.
No,
come on.
but if I was you, I would have gone up to my guy and would have been like, bro, you couldn't just keep it steady for like a few
I
days.
did. I told him.
Like,
I
are
told
you
him that.
fucking serious, man?
I'm like, bro, you could have just.
I have a feeling football in the World Cup was the cause of the breakup. The amount of games he was probably watching, she'd probably like, I'm done with this.
Bro, so I.
Why did they break up?
Yeah. Is it
that was-
PNC or like, can you like divulge something?
It's not PNC. The reason of the breakup was she's a psycho bitch. Bro, I will then end up having not watched live the best final
Yeah.
that will ever happen in the next 100 years. And even if it did happen in another 100 years, it won't be like this.
So
one.
that means when I was watching the final and it was the most exhilarating final
He was
that
in a
I've ever
restaurant.
seen.
He was in a restaurant.
And I was just
Trauma.
sitting there like, wow, I
I
can't
was in
believe
pain.
that Harvin is in that stadium right
Harvin-
now watching this game.
How
was
much? How
not-
much do you pay for the tickets?
2,000 ringgit per ticket.
That's okay.
And you know what's worse?
What's worse?
She didn't want to refund the tickets.
Whoa, dude, what did this guy do, bro?
I no, it was not him. It's not him. It's her. Anyway, enough about this bitch. I don't know how many times sponsors. I'm so sorry. But let's move on. Let's move on. What do you guys think about the finals, though? Messi lifting the World Cup finally. Mbappe, coming back from 2-0 down. That was massive in the second half.
Yeah.
You tell any player,
Yeah.
I'm going to score a hat trick in the final. 10
Yeah.
out of 10 times, he's going to tell you, I want to bring the trophy home.
Yeah.
Can you think of Kylian Mbappe scoring a hat trick in the final
At that age.
and still
Yeah.
not winning the World
And still
Cup?
not winning.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Mad.
That's mad.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, I was actually pro Ronaldo. I've always thought to myself, and I've said it on the show, Ronaldo is better than Messi.
yeah.
I've changed my mind after the World Cup. I think honestly, like it is doing that. You saw how much of a team player he was, like all the stories, everything. And the fact that he's got that World Cup now as well to complete,
Yeah.
I think the debate is kind of over in a way.
But Di Maria putting in a shift. I think Di
Unsung
Maria
hero,
is the
yeah.
unsung hero.
Yeah.
Oh, huge.
Unsung
He's
hero.
got the winner in the Copa America final also
Correct.
when,
Yep.
when they won it in Brazil.
Yep.
But football is very much a fine margin. If you remember the second goal that Mbappe scored, a great volley.
Yep.
Messi had lost the ball on the side on the pitch. If France had gone on to win that World Cup final,
That would have
people
been-
would have been talking about the fact that you lost the ball in the
Messi
second
lost
goal.
the ball, yeah.
So football works both ways. It's a
Yeah.
very fine line, but truly deserving for
I
Argentina.
loved Emi Martinez as well. His setup. I think that's all part of the game.
Yeah,
like,
it's unique
He's getting
characteristics.
so much shit.
So
from-
much
from
shit,
everyone,
yeah.
But, it's
I,
like,
but
why not?
I am so happy to see Messi win the World Cup. But at the same time, it pains me to see Emi Martinez and Otamendi win the World Cup. I don't know why. I just hate those two fellas. Like watching them win the World Cup, I don't like it.
Bro,
But mate,
Martinez.
you didn't watch it. You didn't watch
You
him.
did?
Yeah, yeah.
You could have done.
Was
but
the
you-
shawarma?
you were eating
Was the shawarma at least
Yeah,
good
was
or
it
not?
even good?
Was
The
the
shawarma
shawarma
was
good
it
or
good
not?
or not? It was right. It was
Bro,
right.
as I was watching the finals on TV, I was in like excruciating pain.
Yeah, I can
Because
imagine
at 2-0, I was like, fine, I don't give a shit.
Then when you saw it,
And then the 2-2 happened, like it was mental. And then the 3-3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on from the finals. Morocco's run in the World Cup was, I think, one of the best. They were the most
The favorite
highest-
underdogs, right?
Yeah, they were the They were not even favorites. I think
Yeah.
nobody saw them as a dark horse or
No,
anything as much.
no.
They have achieved something that none of the African teams have ever achieved.
Yeah.
They entered semi-finals.
Semi-finals, yeah.
Yeah.
Even then, I felt like they should have won it, but Croatia were a bit too. Modric was too good
Yeah.
controlling the midfield.
It's a testament to the football, the development of football that has taken place in Morocco. I don't know the details, right? But I've seen.
It sounds like you got inside scoop, bro.
I've seen headlines, what I mean? And I just like remember the headlines, right? But then there's like a very prominent like football, like national football development program that started in Morocco. I think about like almost 10 years
But really
ago.
though, do you not think it's the manager? Because I couldn't name.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't
No,
name
definitely,
half
yeah.
of that
Sure.
squad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
For
definitely. Yeah.
This
But then
was
the manager only has who he has to play with
Yeah.
because of that.
And this
like,
was a
national
team
football
that sacked their
development.
manager actually 3 months before.
Right.
Wahid Halilhodzic was sacked 3 months before the World Cup.
Yeah.
And then to get Walid Regragui come in and kind of mold them
This
together.
man knows the names of the coaches.
Yeah.
Right?
I was about to say just now, he beat me to it. I was like, oh.
No, but I think the Morocco story is very nice because when they won, they celebrated with their families, the parents. It was a very nice story. It's one of-
In Qatar, the Moroccan fans turned up
in numbers.
Turned up. They were in every game that I saw, they were the highest amount of people, and they were making the noise, brother.
Right.
Also, Moroccan gals them.
Ooh.
Is that why your friend lost a ticket? Did you guys go?
It was but the Moroccan coach was also the coach of another side that before that at club level he did something as well before joining the Moroccan team. I don't know what the details.
This is a headline that you saw.
There's a headline that I saw. This guy apparently managed to salvage a club team at that level, so he had that stature of bringing shit teams up there.
Yeah, but
Well, maybe he can be Chelsea's new manager then.
Any other results you guys want to talk about?
I mean, Japan, obviously. Yeah, Japan's run.
I really want. It's so sad that they were so shit at the penalties.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Against
definitely did
Croatia,
not practice their
The funniest for
penalties.
me was Saudi Arabia beating Argentina in the first game.
Yeah.
And them being granted a public holiday and Rolls Royces, and
Yeah.
then they go and lose the other two games and they're out. It's like they
mad.
just went there. Okay, we've beaten Argentina, the World Cup winners, but now we're just here on holiday.
And that's why it was the best World Cup, because Saudi Arabia beat Argentina and everyone's like, oh, Argentina's shit, they're not going to win. They scraped through the quarters or the last 16 and they won. And it's like so many shocks, so many upsets. And what Harvinth said's right. Everyone was slamming the World Cup beforehand, a bit unfairly in my opinion. Like I think, although some of the rights there are a bit weird, it is their rules, especially when it comes to religion and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't go to other people's countries and say,
tell them what, and dictate what you
that's
want
their
them to do.
rules. And a lot of people were being like very over the top about it. And it was an absolute great show in my opinion. Yeah.
Any last words for the World Cup as we wrap up the World Cup?
Southgate out.
How was your England run, by the way? What did you think about it?
Crap. And I still
Harry
to this
Kane,
day,
man.
I
Fuck
don't
Harry
understand why Southgate is still got a job. Everyone's like, oh, he's done so well. Every tournament we've been in, our run has been so... Look at our teams in the group stage. So easy. Yeah, I know we were against France, but look at France's team compared to England's team.
It was all. I think every game that was being played was by the millimeters. Like anything could have gone.
Yeah,
both
but
ways.
I
If
just
Harry
think
Kane
it's crap.
had
Fuck Harry Kane. That's what I'm just going
He's
to say.
playing Harry Kane as a midfielder.
But I
Okay,
think
it's
Harry
just-
Kane prefers that role.
But then we've got no one up front. It makes no sense. We've got these wingers going down the wings, crossing the ball in the box. Kane's too far behind. No one's on the top.
Who did he miss the pen with?
Stupid.
Who was it again? Who knocked
France.
out? It was France, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the rugby ad?
He blew it up or blew it over. Yeah, the guy was saying, yeah.
Okay, that's it about the World Cup. The World Cup is over. Goodbye to the World
Hope
Cup.
you guys enjoyed it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the World Cup.
Especially the final.
Okay, let's move on to the games that have been happening. The Premier League is back. We are back. Arsenal fans,
Yo.
how do you guys feel, man? I mean, you guys have one win and one draw at the moment.
Yep.
Same as City, keeping up the pace.
Yep.
But only 5 points, huh?
Yeah, same as City, but still ahead of City. So yeah, 5 points. It could have been a lot more if we won
I've not
against
missed this smirk.
Newcastle. You not missed it? No, but it's been good to be back to watch Arsenal play. Obviously, before the World Cup break, the biggest worry was that we would lose out some key players.
We lost a couple
right?
of Jesus, injury.
And then maybe even lose them to like some fatigue, maybe due to the World Cup. Because our squad depth has always been an issue. A lot of people say that. But I've had faith in it. And since we've been back, what was it? We beat West Ham right after the World Cup. And then we won against Brighton right after that.
Yep.
And for me, Brighton was the scariest game because Brighton has always been our bogey team, if you guys know, right? They've always been our bogey team. So to beat them quite convincingly, even though they did manage to score twice against us. But yeah, that was really promising. Then when it came to Newcastle, obviously it was a big test because, you know, Newcastle's on the up and
On the
up.
up, yeah.
The narrative between Arsenal and Newcastle right now are quite similar as well in terms of like the new identity of football that they've been playing, etc. Eddie Howe,
It's mad
fucking
what Newcastle is
Almiron,
doing.
you know, fucking Almiron. But then like it ended up 0-0. But
Couple of controversial refereeing
very
decisions.
controversial
Yeah,
refereeing. There was I think there was about 2 obvious penalty claims for
Not so obvious. Like.
Arsenal. It was so
I don't know
obvious.
about the
It was
obvious
as obvious
of it.
as you watching fucking the final in the shop. Okay,
shut
bro?
up, man.
Okay, but yeah, man, it's been good to be back. Obviously, I hope that we won against Newcastle because then we would be a lot further from City. Now I feel it getting a bit tighter. Right?
You were damn happy when City dropped points, right?
Oh yeah.
During the draw. You were like, oh my god, this is happening. It's happening.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Well, City, however, have been on a rampant performance. They've been beating Chelsea. I don't know how many times. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. I don't know how many times they're beating Chelsea.
Every fucking time. It's a joke.
It's not only that they beat Chelsea 1-0 midweek, they also beat Chelsea 4-0 last night.
So I thought
Haaland didn't even play.
I thought we weren't covering the FA Cup. I thought this
No,
was just
we are
about the
gonna-
Premier
We link
League,
it together.
you know?
That's
We're
what we're
linking
linking
it.
it. Links.
It's FA Cup, just a tip like that.
So this is what happened yesterday. I watched the game, getting quite excited. Got some young players in the squad. Get to see, you know, fresh legs.
Yeah.
After 3-0, I turned it off. I couldn't. It was that bad. It was. Did any of you guys watch it?
Yeah, I did.
It was shit. Literally, there was no. Even when we're 3-0 down, we're like can't even get the ball. City are just pressing the whole time. It's embarrassing.
What was your lineup? Was it predominantly experienced like
It
veteran
was,
players?
to be fair,
or-
right? Man City also had a mixture of.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we played, and this everyone's saying, oh, the injury crisis. It's not that bad.
You guys
Dude,
have
it's
signed
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
25 players every day.
Yeah.
And I've not seen any of them start. I don't know who their names are. I think you all bought Chuka Wakame or something.
From Aston Villa.
Bro, I don't know who y'all are buying, where you're getting this money.
It's
you know, you guys
fucking
used to
nuts.
sign at least quality players. The only quality player that I know you guys have signed is probably Unkuku. But he's not even started.
No, he's not here. He'll come.
He's not-
He'll come end of the summer.
He'll come end of the summer. He was signing players for next year's game, and y'all are still so shit. I don't know what y'all are doing, you know.
Yeah.
So literally,
Right.
Chelsea went to Etihad for nothing, basically. Right? They just went to Etihad for nothing. But I don't get. Chelsea have spent so much of money.
But Arvin, remember, as I always say, you have to trust the process.
Fuck you.
have to
but when Arsenal was trusting the process, they weren't splashing this money. And
No,
the one thing I don't
completely
get about
different.
Chelsea
No,
is
this is Chelsea's DNA.
Yeah,
Hold up,
this
hold
is
up,
Chelsea's
hold up.
DNA.
Hold up.
They panic and they buy 30 players for
Yeah.
it. You might know.
This is
Hernán
the
Crespo
most
might come
Chelsea
back.
that Chelsea
This
has
is the
been.
most Chelsea. No, every day. Fabrizio Romano is fucking another one. Here we go, bastard, stop lah. Shit, that is what Fabrizio is doing, you know.
and they'll buy everyone but a striker. There's no goals in the team, no. I
Hold
don't.
up, we signed a very well-known striker.
David
from
Fofana?
Moles. Yes,
David
yes,
Fofana?
a very respectable striker that everyone's heard of. He scored 26 goals.
That's in the
60
Norwegian
appearances,
league.
which is actually quite crap, actually, isn't it? You should be scoring like 50 goals.
Hey, I mean, even right now at this point, you guys are in the midst of trying to hijack one of Arsenal's like main transfer targets
Yeah,
for
Mikael
this
Mudryk.
window,
But they don't.
which is
I
Mudryk.
don't get it.
You guys-
No, Chelsea just like, oh my god, we should buy him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I have to say, right, yeah, I agree with you. We are shit. We are signing unknown players. But one positive thing, Chelsea fans, right, we are signing these young players that might become good before we would do panic buys. Like,
Wait, these
Oh,
are
these
panic
are not
buys.
panic
though.
buys?
These are
Hold on,
panic
no,
buys.
it's not a panic buy because if it was a panic buy, we'd be signing people on high wages who have been there, done that. This is a trusted process moment
No.
with Potter because, hold up. We are signing players for the future. And as an Arsenal fan, you should be having my back here right now.
Mark,
and saying,
I've lived-
trust the
I have
process,
lived through the
Potter.
Arsenal 8-2, right? And that was the most panic buys I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. If anything defines a panic buy, it's Arsene
But
Wenger
how-
after the 8-2.
how-
So I recognize a
How are they-
panic buy, okay?
How are they panic
These
buys?
are all
Because they're
panic
all
buys.
young players who probably won't start much.
Who cost quite a bit, though.
Cost quite a bit.
They
but
all
there's-
Yeah.
cost
Quite a
fucking a
bit.
lot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, but they've got
You-
some things in that squad that I don't get it.
Dude.
Hakim Ziyech had a good World Cup.
Yeah.
He can't get a run in the Chelsea
Yeah,
squad.
exactly.
Get rid of him. Conor
Yeah.
Gallagher was playing so well for Crystal Palace. They bring him back.
He's shit.
He
Do you know-
can't, he can't
Do you know who's
anything.
been
Yeah.
the best signing? Zakari. And no one even
And
thought he was...
He came for free.
yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I don't even want to. I don't
Yeah.
probably touch
So-
on Aubameyang. That's a different. That's
that-
a whole.
yeah.
different
No, it's
story
for the
there.
future.
Oh, okay.
It's all for the future. Trust the process, brother.
I shouldn't be roasting my own club, but I saw some stats that are just this is our worst league run since 2010. Okay.
That's when the club was established.
Also, the past 8 rounds of Premier League games, we have the fewest wins and we've scored the fewest goals. So
Yeah.
we are really
Goals is
literally
a big-
bottom of the table in
goals
form,
is a problem.
which is
Goals is a
shit.
big problem.
So, yeah.
I just want to know, with all of this happening, how dare you post
In the
this?
next round,
What's that?
we beat Man City tonight.
Oh yeah.
Arsenal are going down because
I was hyped about coming on the show, you know? I was excited to be playing Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then
He tagged me as well.
So, Graham Potter, we all thought he was going to take over and cause some magic. Now, after he's left Brighton, Brighton are also a bit shit.
Yep.
Chelsea are also a bit shit. What's going on with Graham Potter?
Actually, Brighton is not that shit.
I mean, they were great.
They were great. Yeah.
I think Graham Potter regrets his decision of leaving
Yeah,
Brighton.
definitely.
why? How do you know?
No, I think.
So far, lah.
I think.
So far.
Don't get so sensitive, lah, bro.
Okay, the one thing, Graham Potter, he looks better in Chelsea. He's got the whole nice look. But that's
he looks
about it. I
dapper
mean,
as hell.
there's nothing else much to him.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
look-
inside he looks like he's
You know
crumbling.
what this reminds me of? When David Moyes was struggling at Man United.
Yeah.
As a really good manager, but just
suit.
it's too big. The job is just, I say trust him for a while more. But if the losses keep coming up,
At least give him a season. I mean, I think people are jumping the gun.
No,
too
I'm not
quick,
saying.
you know.
I'm not saying that y'all should sack him or ban him off. I'm just saying I think he would have preferred to stay in Brighton where everything was going great. Going
It was
well.
there, man. He built
was
it
there.
already.
He was
Yeah.
doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That should have been the process
Yeah.
that he should have trusted.
Yeah.
Are you actually being serious that you think he should have stayed at a team like Brighton and not
Yeah.
with Chelsea?
Yes.
Where's
You as
Brighton
well.
right now? Where's Brighton right now?
Yeah.
Where's Chelsea right now? Right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you guys want to put a bet that Chelsea will finish higher than Brighton this season?
Oh.
Exactly. So don't
No,
say
it's
something
not.
like
It's not that.
Right?
It's not that.
Right?
It's not that.
Yeah.
It's because of the stature of Brighton. If Brighton had the money that Chelsea
But
had,
they don't. So why would he stay there?
because of the fact that you're doing something that is going
Because-
to give you
yeah.
that stature. Like, oh my god, I've taken a team like Brighton.
So why didn't Klopp stay at Dortmund?
No, it's it
Because his 7 years was up.
because Dortmund was probably better off than Liverpool when he took over. What do you mean? Liverpool were finishing 7th and 8th. It was a shittier club.
That's true.
I think, right? Yes, we are shit at the moment. Okay.
He keeps saying that. He
We
keeps
are
saying
shit,
that.
but you can't say that he should have stayed at Brighton
No,
when he
I'm
got
not-
offered the
I'm-
Chelsea job.
That's just my
No,
opinion.
for me right now, it's always been when it comes to Graham Potter, it was always a debate of like who's better, Graham Potter or the other English manager, which is Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe, yeah.
So their narratives have.
I have to
completely
remark on this because I think
diverged,
from a development perspective, after a while,
Yeah.
he wants to test himself at a big club.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the big club that came for him was
Chelsea.
The bad thing is,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he probably should have stayed at Brighton.
At the end of the day,
this point
at
in
the end
time.
of the day,
That's right, at the end of the day,
at the end of the day, any football fan would have known that Chelsea is going to be this type of club. Like
Yeah.
you know the DNA already.
yeah.
but
So
let's,
if
see,
you're-
let's
if-
see what the owners are like. If they give him a whole year, it's the new Chelsea, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
the Abramovich, he would have been out last week.
Give
Do you
a
know what I mean?
manager 1 year. It's the new
you know what I
Chelsea. brother. We are the new Chelsea, brother.
you got to keep in mind that Klopp took about 3 to 4 years to win his first trophy. Will you guys trust him for 3 to 4 years?
It's the new
He
Chelsea, baby.
knows. Trust the process. Potter will prevail.
Okay, well, moving on from Chelsea, Man United. We don't have our resident host,
Carvin.
Manchester United fan Carvin today because Carvin is now on. I don't want to support.
Oh, you
all
don't
the,
wanna support the-
all the radio stations.
Right.
Are we competition to radio now? No, right?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are Lalat FM. he's now part of the morning crew. Congratulations to Carvin.
Go check him out. Go check him out.
But Man United, what a run of form. They are
Marcus
on Marcus
Rashford.
Rashford on fire, baby.
Yeah.
After the World Cup, he was producing sort of, I guess, that form a bit in the World
Yep.
Cup as well.
Yeah.
Have you heard who they might be signing?
Who?
Weghorst.
Yeah, what we're
Wow,
called.
yeah.
As a short term
The
to
Burnley-
then
short
short term to
Which a lot of people are saying, what is he thinking? But to be fair,
He
I
would
mean,
have been
as
a better
backup
signing than
striker,
Ronaldo.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, still not as good as any of Chelsea signings that everyone clearly knows.
God.
But I think he's a good backup striker.
Till the end of the
that they
season.
can
Till the
get,
end of the
right?
season.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, United on a great run. I think they won 8 in a row. The last time that they did that was during Jose Mourinho's time. They've been on an excellent run. But what I really like about Ten Hag, and I had the pleasure of actually seeing the United squad at a preseason in Australia. Ten Hag commands that I'm in charge.
Yeah.
You see how he's dealt with Ronaldo.
Correct.
Ronaldo's gone. Rashford's playing really well. You wake up late and you come late for a meeting.
You're
dropped.
Correct.
Jadon Sancho, physically, mentally, you're not right. I'm sending you in a special program. So there's a sense that he controls things at United, and they haven't had control for a long
So
time.
that's the kind of process you need to trust.
Do you know what I think it might be? Manchester United haven't got many big characters, right? Would you agree or not? Because like,
I mean,
Manchester-
compared to Ronaldo, no.
Man, that's it.
Compared to Ronaldo, was
But
the
you,
biggest, I
you
guess.
still got guys like Harry Maguire who's
Maguire.
having issues at Greece at the time.
Yeah.
You've got Jadon Sancho who came with a lot of big fee at
But
that
remember
time.
Chelsea when we had Andre Villas-Boas and he came and he couldn't command the dressing room because he had those
Too many big
egos
players,
like
yeah.
Terry, Lampard,
Yeah.
and people. But this guy, I feel like he can tell them what to do, and
Yeah.
everyone's going to listen.
And
which
he's got
shows-
Casemiro
But-
there,
but-
multiple
but
champions.
it does feel like Man United players, when they come into the club, they are humbled by the club.
Yes.
The stature of the club itself, except for Ronaldo,
Who
who
doesn't
got humbled.
who got humbled.
But I feel like whoever it may be, when they enter Man United, it almost feels like they respect Man United too much. Which I guess is a good thing because you should.
Yeah, the club's always bigger than any of the players. But he's come on, he's actually said that this club has bought too many average players over the years. And now you can see quality, man. Casemiro, Varane there. They've got a structure there that they haven't had since I think Sir Alex left, to be
It's on
honest.
the up.
It's on the
right
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that
Everyone's on the
being
up. Chelsea just on the shit.
No, hey,
This is just so
bro,
sad.
I'm with you. Liverpool lost to Brentford 3-1. We, by the skim of our teeth, just managed to just skim it through by 2 own goals, which absolutely crazy, by the way. Who scores 2 own goals like that?
Was it Leicester game, is it?
The Leicester game, bro. 2
Was
own
in
goals.
phase.
And they were such bad own goals.
They
as
were
well,
terrible
right?
own
Like,
goals.
Do you think he put a bet on or something? He
I
needs to
don't-
be investigated because that second one was just
The second one was mad.
How?
Yeah.
We could have easily lost that game.
Yep.
And been where Chelsea is as well. I think I wouldn't have been able to make too much noise. But because we won the game, Liverpool are also shite. But here's the thing.
And then FA Cup also.
Yeah,
FA
very
Cup
fortunate.
also 2-2.
Yeah,
Fortunate,
Hey,
yeah.
but Nunes though. Huh?
Good finish, good finish, good finish.
And there's a reason why I brought him in my FPL.
But he scores in the FA Cup.
points in the FA Cup, bro.
Exactly.
I feel like there's nothing much to say about Liverpool because this has been Liverpool even before the World Cup.
Are you going to sign anyone?
We
Because
signed
you-
Gakpo, Cody Gakpo.
Yeah,
That's
good
a
buy.
big
Very good
sign.
buy.
I think
Big signing.
he's gonna prove to be a bit influential, if not a lot.
I mean, that's what we said about Nunes as well, right?
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see.
Do you think Gakpo is Firmino's downfall? Do you think Firmino could be out?
No,
Does it
I
sign
think
him?
Firmino should still start over Nunes. I think you know what should happen? Firmino should be in the middle, Nunes on the left and Salah on the
Firmino
right.
should always
Because
start.
Nunes is fast.
Yeah.
He can outrun anyone. He just doesn't have the finish.
Yeah.
So if you don't finish, pass it to someone else, like Firmino who has the
But
finish.
they've got options. When Luis Diaz comes back from injury, they got options on
Correct.
the left. They got Cody Gakpo.
Yeah.
They've
but
got
our
options.
downfall is still our fucking midfield.
Yeah, you got 39-year-old Jordan Henderson or 45-year-old Jordan. I don't know.
It's
how
a
old
madness
he is.
over there. I think we are linked to
You still got Arthur.
Caicedo.
Yeah, where is that guy?
Where's
Where is
Arthur?
Arthur?
He's been injured, bro. Can you leave him alone?
Has he started a game?
No.
No.
Under
damn.
18, I think he started once. I think.
So you're telling me that Calvin lost half an eyebrow to
For
a guy,
a guy
who hasn't even started yet?
But speaking about losses in FPL, don't you want to announce who won the fantasy?
Oh shit! I didn't play that.
I didn't play that.
Oh,
Never replayed it. Moving on.
Cheap plug.
you won it. You won it. Oh,
This
No,
boy
you
is-
said, bro, no,
the wager still hasn't been cashed in yet.
I didn't even know.
So we had a.
I think it was Mark who started it.
Yeah.
right?
Mark who started it.
That's why he's quiet. That's why he's quiet. Yeah.
Mark, if you organize this thing, collect the money
Yeah,
and pass it to Harvinth.
come on, man.
Come on, like, be a gentleman.
Exactly, like, you
I
don't
know
want
you're
the rest of
busy
the
with your
wages,
relationship,
No,
but come on,
man.
man. Think about your
Because
bros.
of
And Chelsea's got so much money in the floor.
That's right.
Do you think I'm the chairman's son or something?
Okay,
Aaron?
we'll sort out.
But
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Yeah, congrats,
Harvinth.
congrats.
He won the FPL for the World Cup.
Drop your
FPL
drop your
for the World
congrats
Cup.
to Arvin in the chat.
FPL for the World Cup.
Yeah. Oh no,
FWC.
for the World Cup.
FWC.
Yeah. Touching on the Premier League, what else do we need? Leeds.
Since you're here,
Let's just be honest, if you were not here, we won't even talk about Leeds.
It's just no love, man.
Okay, come on again.
Kept clean sheet against Newcastle. I don't know how we did that, but that was very, very
So you
important.
guys are on the same level of Arsenal, eh?
Yeah, and that's at the same level as Arsenal. We tried to do them a favor, but we couldn't. We tried really hard.
You tried.
But FA Cup last night was just a roller coaster.
Cardiff.
Completely shit first half, losing 2-0. We had a nice Leeds gathering at BAAACKK, so that was my farewell. But it's nice.
Yep.
But second half came back to 2-2, so you got them on the replay. But if Leeds just survive, I'm just happy.
Leeds home, right?
Yeah, we were away last night. We
Oh,
went
you guys
Cardiff.
were away,
Yeah,
so
so the
playing at
replay will be
Cardiff.
at home.
Right,
yeah,
right,
but
right.
as long as we survive,
Do you think you will survive? Honestly,
I think Southampton will go down.
yeah,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Wolves have got new manager. I like Julian Lopetegui. I feel Everton will go down.
No, really.
Yeah, because I think they've got massive problems in that entire club, not just the players.
Yeah.
It's that third team for me. And I hope it's Bournemouth. So, but yeah, Leeds just stay up.
It's so funny. Chelsea are closer to the bottom than they are to the top.
It can't be
It's-
Bournemouth though, because Michael B. Jordan is a major stakeholder.
The
now.
last thing
Yeah.
I want to go do is go to England and watch us in the championships.
That would be sad, bro.
That'd be sad.
I mean, but the I think from 13 to 20,
It's tight.
It's very tight. It's,
very
only 5 points separating.
But Southampton is, I think,
all these
Yeah,
teams.
Southampton are in trouble.
I don't know one Brentford fan in Malaysia, but they need to get a massive shout out because Thomas Frank is doing such a with
Yeah.
the money he's spent,
Yeah.
which is nothing basically. He is doing absolute wonders at that club, like
yeah.
Thomas Frank for Chelsea.
crazy.
Maybe. Hey,
Yeah, Potter out, Potter out.
Frank
Beckham has few more sons. If you want to sign them also.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, that's just a publicity stunt, isn't it? Like, I mean,
I don't know.
No,
He's
no,
20
no, no.
20 years old,
No, but
and he's playing for the B team at Brentford.
the publicity stunt with, was it Romeo, right?
Romeo.
Yeah.
The publicity stunt with Romeo was when he joined Inter Miami.
Exactly, because the
That-
father
The
owns.
second team, the
But,
B
but,
team.
but in the second team, he's got a really
But-
good assist ratio.
Yeah,
he's got really
he
good
was-
stats.
the
He's
stats
really
were
play, bro.
his
in the
delivery.
second team in an American league, he's 20 years old and he's playing for Brentford reserves. If you're 20 years old and you're playing for the reserve team,
Bro, I'm just
Little
happy
bit.
that one of the Beckham sons is playing football. Okay.
No, but I would say though the American league, the MSL, MLS is not.
It's
the
decent.
worst. It's decent.
he's,
bro.
No,
not
it
in
is.
the MLS,
No, it
he's in the
is.
second. He's in the B league. He's in
Still-
the
still-
third. He's in the third tier of American football.
Okay, like, and he's 20.
it's just because he's David Beckham's son. Everyone's like, oh,
Yeah, fair.
No, but his delivery is quite nice. If you watch, like,
Hey,
you know.
listen, Beckham was not all that great. So it was just his delivery that was good. Okay, he was overhyped. So, all right, we'll wrap up. The midweek games that has happened. We can see that the title is between Arsenal and City. We'll let
Yep.
them
Yep.
fight it off. 5 points, and
This next few runs, yeah.
and City and Arsenal are yet to play each other. They have 2 more games, right? That's like 6 points in itself,
Yeah.
right? So that could decide.
Arsenal and Man City have the same fixtures coming up.
Also
so
that, yeah.
Tottenham and United.
Mm.
Yeah. So we're gonna be alternating between
Tottenham
those
will
two.
love nothing more than to try and spoil it.
Dude,
Tottenham will
honestly,
be up.
if you guys take a look at Tottenham's next like 3 to 4 games,
Yeah.
they have the tightest schedule.
Mm.
I keep tabs on it sometimes, you
Yeah.
know, just to make
Just,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they've got I think they've got a game against, if I'm not mistaken, it's United first, I think. I think they're playing as United first. And then after they got like 3 days, and then another game, and then another 4 days, and then another game. So
That's why
I hope they crumble.
Antonio Conte always bitches. That's all
Yeah.
he does. He's just complaining and bitches all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, moving forward to as we were talking about, there's a great segue that I did. Man United versus Man City this week. What do you guys think gonna happen? Man City obviously a powerhouse, and Man United with the run of form.
before that, you have Fulham, Chelsea as well. Remember?
Who cares?
Yeah,
London Derby.
Nobody
Who
cares
gives
about
Don't
Fulham.
forget the mid table fight. You know.
Okay, you wanna
But
talk
I
about
think
Fulham, Chelsea?
I think Man United's probably going to win.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
You think they are going to win?
I think they're going to
He's
shock.
trusting in the process. Yeah.
I think they're going to cause a shock.
you
Yeah.
you want that to happen.
I
obviously.
need
You need
United
that
to
to
win. So, but then obviously at the same time, you know, going back to what we were saying earlier, like Ten Hag's influence now is a lot more evident, right? Than before the World Cup. and they're flying right now. I hope Marcus Rashford scores a bloody hat-trick against City. So yeah, I'm hoping for United win.
It's mad because I would need Man City to win just because Man United are, I think, Liverpool's competition
Top
for
four.
the top four.
Top four, yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Man United are pretty good right
And
now.
they're at home as well. So
And they're at home as well.
Yeah.
But Haaland,
yeah.
Yeah.
he's not played in a while though.
Yeah.
no, he's rested. He's rested.
I like how he says he's not played in a while. He scored against Chelsea in the last 2 games.
he didn't do much against Chelsea. you know?
Speaking of the top four battle, Liverpool will be playing Brighton away. That's going to be a tricky situation. I'm going for Brighton 3-0. Bro, Liverpool, I don't know, man. I hope it's not that, but it will be that.
What's his name from Brighton? Sorry, the
McAllister?
no, not McAllister.
The manager.
What's his name? Oh yeah, Mitoma.
Karim Mitoma.
Yeah,
Yeah, he played
yeah.
really well in the World Cup also. Now
Yeah.
he's doing really well. Good,
Who
good,
does he
fantasy,
play for?
good fantasy
World Cup?
pick that one though.
Yeah,
Japan.
Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
he's the one who scored. I think he's the one that scored both goals against Arsenal, and he was really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll keep that in mind. I'll let the manager know. Klopp know
yeah.
to-
Keep
to
an eye
watch.
on Mitoma, bro.
Spurs versus Arsenal. Your derby day.
Yep. So we have a great record against Spurs this past few years. I'm not as worried as we were 5 years ago. But then when I say this, right, when I say this, I hope that I don't jinx myself. But yeah, we need to win it. And we need United to beat City. So then we will be
So it
far
all
ahead of the
works out.
table. So
Okay.
it all works out.
So top two, Arsenal and Man City. Everybody agrees. The finish of the season.
As in Arsenal first and Man
Arsenal,
City.
no, whichever.
Doesn't matter.
between
Yeah,
them.
definitely. Just
Arsenal
the top,
City. Arsenal City.
the top two. Yeah.
Top two.
Yeah.
Third and fourth.
I'm gonna just
Put
put
it out
something
there.
else out there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Man City top, Newcastle second.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell, man?
God damn.
Clip that.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Clip that.
Wow.
Because Jesus, I don't know when he's coming back.
Soon. He's already
If he
training.
doesn't
already.
come back soon, I think
Yeah.
there's problems with squad depth.
But
Newcastle
that's
are
the
on a
thing that
roll.
Arsenal do really well compared to Chelsea. You've
we do
got
have-
Saka that scores goals. You've got Martinelli that scores goals. You've got Odegaard that scores goals. Havertz doesn't get any goal. Mason Mount doesn't get any goal. Hakim Ziyech plays in the World
The
Cup.
new signings, trust the process.
No, the thing is, if you guys
21 goals for Mould.
if I'm allowed to go on a little speech, right? So like, the biggest difference between Arsenal and Chelsea.
Why is it? Why are you talking about Chelsea now? I was talking about
Hey,
Arsenal
you're talking
and
about the
Newcastle.
process, right?
Now it's coming back to Chelsea again.
There's a process that exists right now in Chelsea, and there's a process that exists.
How many points do you guys have now? 42?
I don't know, man.
42.
Just like something that puts us on top of the table.
Because I've read
44.
44. I've read the stat that whichever team had 42 points at this
By now
stage,
they've
win.
not lost.
they've always won the
They've always
title.
won,
So
yeah.
it's in Arsenal's. And Pep
Yeah.
Guardiola has come on and said, if you guys get 100 points, they can't chase them down. So
No, but
Newcastle are 4 points behind Man City right now. I mean, you never know.
yeah,
No, like that.
Like Leicester, they've got that. All
Okay.
the
no,
squad
there
is
is
just
a
like-
difference between City and Newcastle. You can always
No, I'm
bank
talking
on
about-
City winning.
I'm talking about Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think City will win the league.
He thinks
I'm
Newcastle will
talking
get
about
second.
Newcastle
Oh,
will come
man.
second.
But
yeah.
that means Newcastle will need to make up a 9-point
Yeah.
deficit
Matt,
against
that's
Arsenal.
too mad. That's too mad. That's like saying Liverpool is
No,
gonna
that's
come
why
and
we
win the
clipped
league,
it,
you know?
right? That's why we clipped it.
Okay, so is City and Newcastle for okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. So is there a bet? Oh, is there a bet?
Oh, for Newcastle to be second.
I mean, I've lost everything on this show already, so why not? let's just do
You've
it.
lost everything on the show, but
just
you're
do
winning in life, lah, buddy. Go with that, lah, okay? Top four though.
Oh.
So that means your top four will be different if you're going for
I'll go Man City, and then I think it'll be Newcastle,
yeah,
and then I think it'll be Arsenal, and then that other spot.
What you think? What do you mean? You think it'll be Arsenal? You think Arsenal are going to drop off some more?
No, I think I'll finish third. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I think I'll finish third. That fourth
Thanks.
spot could go to anyone. Like, yeah, that one is just like.
Well, you think it's
know,
going to anyone? Chelsea?
maybe?
This guy, bro. This guy is going City, Newcastle, Arsenal, Chelsea. Man, okay. So realistically, the real pundits, let's talk about this now, okay? City, Arsenal top. Third and fourth place. Who do we go between Newcastle, United, Spurs, and Liverpool?
Tottenham as well.
I think Spurs is gonna. I
do
don't
you
think
mean
Spurs have it in them.
Mike, bro.
What did he say? What did he say now?
My
What did he
guy
say?
just said. I was like, okay, between.
I'm trying to be a pundit here.
That's why we're booking already. I'm like, between Newcastle's United, Spurs,
I didn't hear
and
Spurs.
Liverpool.
Okay, I didn't hear
Wait,
Spurs.
and then he was like, what about Tottenham?
I'm still thinking about my new relationship.
Fair enough, fair enough.
No, but
Okay.
for me, going back to what I was saying just now with Spurs and their run, right? I think the next 5 fixtures, they're going to really feel that pinch, right, of the schedule. So I think Conte as well, the fact that he's not really having a grasp and he's not really happy with the club right now, a lot of complaints. So I think we're going to foresee Spurs
So who's
dropping.
your top from first to fourth? Who's your
So first,
I like
Okay,
this.
you don't have to mention it now. Don't have to mention it now. Just put first, second. We'll
first, second is Arsenal City, right?
Yeah.
Either or.
Sure.
Yeah,
and
and then
you mentioned Arsenal first.
yeah, and then I think
Alphabetical.
That's
Why.
I think United
Yeah.
is going to get that third spot,
Sure.
right?
Okay.
And then I feel that Newcastle, he's going to get a fairy tale season, and they're going to get fourth. Yeah,
Pundits, I
Yeah.
had the same thought as well.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
but
Liverpool to fall off.
I'm sorry.
Hold up, Harvey.
Dude.
Can I just jump in here right now? I know I'm the laughing stock of this episode. How the hell are Liverpool getting considered for this top 4 when Chelsea?
We didn't
are
say that-
Chelsea
oh,
are
okay,
3
you mean-
points behind. If we win, right, we could go above you technically. We're 3 points behind you guys. Why are you ruling Chelsea out, but Liverpool are allowed to be in this top 4 conversation?
I'm
Because
just
they signed
saying-
Gakpo.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm looking at. I didn't realise with not too bad Chelsea, but only 3 points behind you guys.
No, yeah, but we
Yeah.
have one. Okay, the reason
Why
why
you
I
have the game
mentioned
in hand?
Liverpool is because I have a
support
game.
Liverpool.
You support
Oh.
Liverpool.
No. Because the 4th spot right now,
Yeah.
is United.
Yeah.
We are 7 points fucking up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you
So
just do the math?
Why are
Did you
allowed
just
to be
do
in
the math?
conversation that Chelsea are?
It's like he didn't do the math, you know. It was just like right. But Arvin, do you feel the same way?
you guys are
I feel the same
You
way.
feel the
so
same way.
Newcastle is going to
No, no,
get top 4.
Yeah.
I feel the same way
Yeah.
as you. That's
Yeah.
why me and you in the same wavelength.
Same
wavelength.
Exactly.
Pundits.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I really like Arsenal. Soft spot for Arsenal. I just think City's
You're gonna-
experience. I think.
No,
City-
I really think, I really think I want City to win the Premier League.
Why? Just because
You've seen them win so many times. Why?
Yeah, you know why? And
why?
it's going to be so much easier to deal with because I don't know any City fans. How many
if we
times?
win it, right?
How
Oh,
many
man.
times?
the one Arsenal fan is too many.
Bro, how many times have City won it? And I've been like, whatever.
Yeah.
Because nobody comes up to my face. Nobody has the smart face. If Arsenal win the Premier fucking
I'm gonna
league,
organize-
it's over, bro.
Bro,
it's
if
over.
we win the league, right? I'm telling you now, I might organize like a parade.
Yeah.
Get like
In
bars
fucking
with-
Kuala Lumpur, bro.
Then
You know?
next season he'll come in with fur coat, sunglasses.
Yeah,
he'll just
you know?
sit here.
Intolerable.
League winners
That
only,
shift
bro.
is already fucking annoying. Intolerable bastard. I can't take him. And he hasn't even won the fucking title yet. I want City to win the league. Please, I cannot let this happen. If not City, I can accept Newcastle.
Wow.
Of course lah.
Because if Mark says Newcastle going to finish second, they might even finish fucking first, you know? Who are we to judge? Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
We are done with the Premier League for this week.
Yep.
This is going to finish for just the tip this week. We're going to talk about Ronaldo. Cristiano
Rest in
Ronaldo's rest in peace. Cristiano Ronaldo's move to Al Nassr. What do you guys think about the move?
I
He's
think-
going to be the highest paid
I
footballer
think,
ever.
yes.
Yeah.
I think the most ridiculous thing about this move was his statement saying that like, I had offers from Australia, I had offers from the States,
Europe,
I had
Qatar.
offers from Europe, but you know what?
I'm here in South Africa.
I'm here.
In South Africa. That's what he
I'm
said.
here. Exactly.
He said that. He said, I'm here in South Africa.
That's a wrong
Like,
statement,
yeah, on the
right?
press conference. You can look it up. Just
Oh, man.
just that Ronaldo South Africa.
I missed that
At
part.
a press conference, he says,
Yeah.
I've had
In
all
the
these
Al Nassr one.
Yeah. They,
Oh,
said,
man.
they said, but I'm glad to be here in South Africa. I was like, no, look it up. It's
Oh
But-
man.
Yeah, it's
there was
ridiculous.
another interview that was very, very interesting though, which is the part where Piers Morgan literally just said, I don't think you're here for the money. I think you are someone who thinks you still got it, you still can do it. Because if you were here for the money, you'd be in Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
And he was like, exactly.
yeah.
He said exactly.
And
Next thing you know, Al Nassr, hello Al Nassr.
No, when he said exactly, he was just like, you're right.
But they pulled out quotes because a couple of years ago, he used to diss Xavi for going and playing in Qatar.
Yeah.
Diss him, see, this is how your career ends. Diss Andres Iniesta for playing in Vissel
Yep.
Kobe.
Yep.
Now, karma has a way of
It's
coming
quite
out.
sad though, because honestly, right, that even we didn't talk about it, but that stuff in the World Cup was crazy because we all thought, oh, I was actually very pro Ronaldo, and I was like, yeah, I want Portugal to do well. I want him to, prove Man United wrong or whatever. And he got dropped from the Portugal team as well.
Yeah. And when he got dropped is when they turned up.
Yeah.
Yep.
They scored like what, 6 goals?
Yeah. And the embarrassing thing is, right, he should have, after Man United and after the World Cup stuff, he should have gone, you know what, screw this. I'm going to play for a top European club, which I think he still could have got a move to.
I think nobody wanted him. I think nobody could afford his wages.
That's right. Nobody could afford him.
Right, so if he's got pride and he wants to be remembered as like a GOAT, I mean, he is still, but he should have maybe dropped it. He doesn't need any more money, does he?
He's still a GOAT.
He's doing Shopee ads. He doesn't need any more money, does he?
He doesn't.
Yeah, so I think he should have just said, you know what, I'm going to go to somewhere like Napoli or, one of these clubs that...
The second tier European clubs. Yeah.
And then prove people wrong. But he goes to Saudi Arabia. I mean, what a sellout,
And the
right?
craziest thing about Al Nassr is he's gone there. They had to let go Vincent Abu Bakar, who's a good player.
They let go of him.
They let him go
his
because to
contract,
accommodate Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And as a country, Ronaldo and Georgina are not married. They're not married,
They're
right?
changing the
They're
fucking
changing the
law
rules because
for
they're
you.
saying that you can still live together because you're Cristiano.
For a man to say, hey, I'm not going to propose to you.
I hope
but
they
I'm gonna
change the law.
the country's law. She's mad. That's how much I don't want to fucking marry you.
So I can rule over here exactly. But
Mad, bro.
I like you, but I don't like you that much.
I'm going to change the country's law for you, but I ain't going to propose. So with this move,
what does it mean for him?
Is there a conclusion? Not what does it mean for him.
Yeah.
Is there a conclusion to the debate of the GOAT? Who is the GOAT? Messi or Ronaldo?
It concluded the moment Messi lifted up that World Cup.
No matter what Ronaldo did after that,
what
it didn't matter.
happens.
I think he knew that, so he was like, fuck it, I'm going to Arab.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine Ronaldo watching that final?
Man.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
He probably got fucking like really, really upset.
He probably didn't watch it.
It's
like me.
Yeah.
Was he in that shawarma shop as well?
He wasn't in the shawarma so far. Like.
Yeah, but the debate is over.
The debate is over.
The debate is concluded. It's
GOAT
over.
for
Lionel Messi
in
is the
this
GOAT.
generation.
And for the longest time, it will be Messi.
It will be Messi.
This generation, yes. But I think the GOAT thing is very hard to quantify when you look at players from different generations.
Yeah.
Like Pele, 3 times World Cup winner.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to
Generational GOAT.
Generational GOAT. At this one, yeah, definitely.
Messi. Done it all. Did it all.
Messi,
You also...
I was Ronaldo before the World Cup and literally just thinking about everything. Watching Argentina play, watching Portugal and, all the stuff he says and thinking about like, actually, when he does get on, he just wants to get the ball and score a goal. He's not as much of a team player as Messi. Just Argentina winning the World Cup. I thought, actually, you know what? Messi is the GOAT.
Okay. All right. That's the end of the debate then. Everyone here on Balls Deep thinks that Lionel Messi is the GOAT of this generation, which brings us to the topic of just the tip this week. By the way, Balls Deep is for sale now.
Ooh.
Balls Deep is for sale.
What's the
now.
price tag? What's the price tag?
Hey man, I don't know. Some Al Nassr money coming through. I don't know. If you guys can see, we no longer support brands that don't sponsor us. You see, we have taken out all the tags. If you don't sponsor us, you are not going to be on the show. So here's a chance for you to sponsor us.
So I'm going to translate that for you.
Yeah.
I spent so much money at the World Cup on tickets I couldn't even use, so I need to get the money back to support my
Because of
show.
that bitch.
Because I can't support it.
Any brands out there want to sponsor Just the Tip? This is a program for y'all. We're going to rename Just the Tip with your name in it somehow. And then your brand all will be here. At
Oh,
the back
shit.
wall. That's Just the Tip. If you want to go balls deep and sponsor the entire
Whole different
show,
conversation.
my pants are down for y'all, man. We're going to make this happen this year. We're trying to get that money, baby. Because we just want to be like Cristiano Ronaldo. And also, these guys are doing it for free. I'm doing it for free. Takeaway is doing it for free. We need some money,
Yeah.
So if even the fans watching, if you guys are tied with some brand, bring your
Let us
brand
know,
over.
let us
lah.
know.
Come, lah, we join, lah. Just the tip.
Send
of
this
it.
video link,
Send
right?
this video clip. I'll get Graham to nice clip for y'all. This brand here could be you. Okay, just the tip this week. Since the Messi Ronaldo generation is over, they're the GOATs. I want to know who you guys think is going to be
The next.
Messi and Ronaldo duo. I want a duo, and I think we have a very obvious.
I think we all
duo.
know, yeah.
I don't know if everyone is going to agree. I hope someone can pull out a name.
I got one name.
Yeah, you got
I
one name.
but we'll go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the obvious one first, lah.
yeah,
Right.
you have to.
I am gonna say Haaland and Mbappe, but
I thought you were going to talk about Nunes, bro.
oh, what is that? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Dude, Haaland and Mbappe, obviously, right? And when that category was made, I disagreed with the Mbappe part. I agree with the Haaland part, but I disagree with the Mbappe part.
Okay, but
because
after
for
seeing the final,
for a while, I always felt that Mbappe is overrated, especially in that league, in the French league.
Okay,
at that time.
because of the situation.
Because of the
you said. Okay,
situation.
yeah.
But then I watched the final, and I'm telling you right now, that final really changed a lot of things.
Bro,
exactly the same.
He was the same in the previous World Cup, bro. He was the reason why they lifted the
but
last
dude,
World Cup.
to compare what he did in this most recent World Cup final in the previous World Cup, it is that to score a hat trick. What, first hat trick in the World Cup
In the World Cup finals.
since 1966,
for
right?
1966 for
Yeah.
England, yeah.
Yeah, so like to do that at that age, it's crazy. So for me, the moment that happened, I was like, yep, it's gonna be Haaland, it's gonna be Mbappe.
He's got
It's
11
those
goals
two.
in World Cup finals now. Miroslav Klose got 15. He's gonna smash
He's gonna
the
smash
record.
that
He's gonna
record.
smash
Yeah,
the
smash
record.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, obvious for
Yeah.
me as well. I think it has to be Darwin Nunes and Haaland in the. It has to be Haaland.
Give Nunes one more game. Just wait for one more game.
Bro, he's gonna die. The passion is
He's
real,
gonna
though.
score a hat
He
trick
runs,
in the
he
next
runs.
game,
He
I
runs,
swear.
bro. Yeah, okay, Haaland and Mbappe, I think is going to be the next duo. However, I feel like Mbappe has an advantage because of the nation that he plays for. So he's going to do bigger things in the national level
International
for
level.
France.
Compared
Yeah.
to
As compared to Haaland, who plays for Norway. I think
Yeah.
there's a big. I think the fact that he wasn't even in the World Cup, being the player that he is,
It's
going to be a
It's a big
downfall.
miss, yeah.
He's going to be crazy at club level, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
But I think as a GOAT, I think Mbappe is going to take it. He's just too good, man.
Bro, that volley, man.
volley.
I can't get over that volley.
cannot.
Peter Crouch did it first, though.
I saw that.
You know the funniest thing? I get that Argentina won the World Cup. They got the bragging rights, and Emi Martinez comes out and
What a dickhead,
yeah,
Emi
I love
Martinez.
it.
What a
Emi Martinez
dickhead.
comes out. He comes out and slams Mbappe with that
Mbappe.
little.
No, it was fine that he did it
Repeatedly.
during the
He did
game.
it
But after the
repeatedly,
game,
yeah.
on the parade,
On the parade.
But I don't. But I want you to understand. Mbappe's got 4 goals against you. 3 in normal time, 1 in
One
the penalty.
penalty.
What are you?
But no, you know what? I get Emi Martinez. You know why? Because if I was Emi Martinez, I would have done the same thing. I would have. You scored 4 but I
goals
would've
and
done the World
yeah,
Cup, motherfucker.
exactly.
Yeah, I would have done that.
Okay, sorry. On that note, quick one. I love Emilio Martinez. A lot of people give him slack for his antics, right? But I feel like
Yeah, the
spiciness
he
that
won-
he has,
he
right?
won
I
the
love
league.
it.
He
man.
was the reason they won
I love it.
penalties.
Yeah,
He was
I
the
love
reason.
it.
Football needs such characters.
Yeah.
Mark,
I
you love this?
agree with you guys. And I think Haaland will actually take it. I get it. Yeah, you make a good point about the whole Norway thing. But I still think, right, at his age, playing for Man City,
In the EPL,
I think, he's...
I guess, yeah.
Mbappe, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I changed my opinion at the World Cup.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's playing for PSG. You compare
Okay,
PSG
unless Mbappe moves to a different league, either the
Yes,
La Liga or
exactly.
the EPL.
Yes.
Which he might to Liverpool, I think is linked to that.
You got 6 strikers already.
6
He needs to move. Once he moves, and
Once
then
he
hopefully
moves.
to the EPL, and then maybe to Liverpool,
Yeah.
then the debate gets really interesting.
Intensified. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to your name. Yeah, I think you have a different name, right? You have a different name.
I'm going to put it 3. I'm going to keep those 2 boys there.
Yeah, of course, you have
But
to.
the one player I've seen grow so much the last few years,
Suspense is killing me.
Vinny Jr. I think Vinny Jr. is the reason why Madrid are not so hard
It's
up
because
over is
of-
because of he's got in the
him.
final in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He's constantly Real Madrid's best player.
He's amazing on
So for
FIFA.
me, if you put those 3 players up there and you look at the transfer value of young players, right? How much they're worth. Jude Bellingham is there as well.
Yep.
Vinny Jr. is always there. Vinny Jr. is worth more right now than what Kylian Mbappe is because of potential. So for me, I'll put.
How old is
What do you
Vinny?
mean he's worth more?
Is that there's this survey by this group called the Conservative of Statistics,
Of cool
CSER, where they value a player's worth over the next generation, over the next 10 years.
So you're telling me if Man City had the chance to sign Mbappe or him for 200 million, you really think they wouldn't sign Mbappe?
I think they would because of Mbappe's profile now.
value.
She's scoring in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
But the potential that Vinny has. Yeah. I'll put Vinny very close. Maybe not there with those two boys yet.
Yeah.
But very, very close for me. So, those are the three.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Willie Noto from Leeds. Good player as well.
Oh yeah. Hey, can I just say Bukayo Saka also?
Can I just say Jude Bellingham? As
Yeah,
well?
can.
Okay.
Who do you want to say?
Pulisic.
No! Kepa!
All right, and with that, we're going to wrap off the first episode of the season 2, episode 14 overall. Thank you so much for the fans who are watching, who are back, commenting, liking the show. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to the crew takeaway. Shout out to the pundits. Shout out Kevin J. Shout out Darwin Nunes. This has been Balls Deep, baby. See you guys next week.
See you guys. Bye bye.